So we haven't spoken for a few weeks, and I've missed you, Ross. How have you been?
You live with me.
Oh, yeah.
You idiot.
But we haven't lived on
YouTube.
On YouTube for a while. So how are you?
I'm pretty good.
We've just got back from Thailand.
No, we haven't. We've been back for about 4 or 5 weeks.
4 or 5 weeks? Has it been that long?
Mm-hmm.
So our last, what do you call this? It's a cast. It's a podcast. No, it's not a podcast. It's a something cast. What is it?
Come on, think about it.
It's a V something. A video. It's a video log. Blog. A vlog. A vlog. It's a vlog.
Where's the L come from?
Blog. You take the B off blog and put a V. V for video. A vlog. Vlog? Is it a vlog?
What's a podcast? You know the cast part, right?
Yeah.
You're broadcasting,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Well, what's pod stand for?
People of discrimination.
No?
Pirates of
No, seriously. Come on, you got to be serious. Do you know
Pod.
Yeah, pod.
Isn't that where a whole bunch of teleprompters or telemarketers sit around in a desk?
Oh, yes, it is.
That's a pod?
But that's not what...
I don't know.
You're broadcasting a bunch of people talking around. A podcast could be anything. It doesn't have to be talking.
Okay, so I've never thought of that. What is pod on podcast?
It's an acronym. I'll give you a clue, okay? When you want to do something, when you want to do it, it's on...
Pod.
No, don't forget about pod.
Oh.
The O is on.
On demand.
Right.
Right, people on demand.
No. When you do something, when you act...
Play.
Play.
Play on demand.
Play on demand.
Oh.
Right.
Is that what it is?
That's right.
I didn't know that.
Right. So...
I've learned something.
When it's a video...
So we haven't played on demand for a while.
This is not a podcast.
Oh.
This is a vodcast.
Okay, we haven't videoed on demand for a while.
Correct. That's exactly what it is. Video on demand.
A vodcast.
Right.
Is it a vodcast?
It's a vodka. It's video, isn't it?
Yep.
And when people...
I've learned something.
That's right. When people play it on YouTube...
That's on
They
demand.
do it when they want to, right?
When they demand to.
So it's a video
They're demanding us.
on demand.
They're demanding us to do a video.
No.
What?
No, they're demanding to be able to play it when they want to.
Oh, well, they can. It's on.
So that's what
it's on YouTube.
That's right. So they're watching this video on demand.
On their demand.
That's right, on their demand.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
We're not being demanded at all, are we? So this is number 4.
This is number 4.
Okay. And the first one to be done
At home.
in Australia.
In Australia. Oh, that's right. We've taken the show international.
Yes. No, we brought it home from international.
Well, it's still international. It was, this vodcast was born and
Did you
created.
just call it a VOD?
Yeah, it's
It's
kind
a
of VOD, but it's a vodcast.
VOD 4.
Demand.
Yep.
So this is episode 4, the first one, international
Australia.
edition.
International Australia.
That's right. We've travelled all the way to Perth,
Yep, from...
Thailand.
Yeah, but this is home.
Right. So,
So we've travelled away and then come home.
well, do you think what's his name, David Letterman? His show is broadcast and taped in New York.
We went and saw a taping.
That's
of
right. Yeah, but that's not my point.
Right.
Uh,
We did anyway.
we did. And do you remember who the guests were?
I didn't know who the guests were then. I didn't remember who they were, and I certainly don't know who they are now.
You can't remember who the male guest was, the movie actor.
He was a brother of somebody.
Yep. His brother's name's Owen.
Yep.
Do you remember the last name?
No.
Do you remember the guy's first name?
No.
The guy that was...
Owen.
No, that was his brother.
Oh.
He's got 2 brothers. They're both actors.
Bridges.
No, wrong family.
Oh. No. I don't know. I didn't know who he was then, and I don't know who he is now. I've got no idea who he is.
They are quite famous.
Are they actors?
Owen, the only movie I've seen with Owen in it was the Darjeeling
Transfer.
Express, or that train movie from India. It's a pretty good movie.
The Orient Express.
Wilson, their name's Wilson.
Oh,
Owen Wilson was in the Darjeeling.
wasn't he in the Beach Boys?
No, the Wilson brothers, different Wilson brothers.
Oh.
But the guest on the Letterman show was Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson.
Luke Wilson. Right. And some
And Flip.
Flip who?
Flip Wilson.
And the female guest. It doesn't matter. What are we talking about Letterman for?
I don't know. You brought him up.
I was saying that it's not like Letterman, who's not from New York. He's from Indiana, I think, or something, some Midwest place.
I think he's from Indiana. Yeah.
Yeah, but his show is broadcast out of New York. He
Right.
doesn't go, I'm going to France.
No.
He'd probably say France.
France.
And go,
With his New York accent.
if he was doing a show from Indiana,
With his Indianian accent.
Indianan accent, he wouldn't be going, this is a
This is a show live from France.
or Indiana.
Or Indiana. What's the point?
Well, what I'm saying is, from where he started his show, and the show was always broadcast from there.
Yeah.
If he went to
Yeah, but
if he went to another place, no.
But has he ever done the Late Show with Dave Letterman from Indiana?
No, I don't think so. But I think I got my point round the wrong way, actually.
Yeah, I think
What
you
I meant was, he doesn't go, live from New York, by a satellite from Indiana. You know, like, he doesn't go, I'm doing an international show in New York. That's where I live.
But the show's always been from New York.
Right, and our show's always been from Thailand.
Right, so we've taken it internationally.
That's my point.
Oh,
That's what I said. That's what she said.
you can't say that. Someone else said that.
That's what he said.
Well, since we taped that, there's been a bit of research done. I went onto Wikipedia to check out what vodcast meant, or podcast, or the etymology was. And
You're wrong. You're wrong.
I was wrong.
You absolutely lied to me.
Well, somebody's told me one time or another that podcast
I trusted
was
you.
that podcast was play on demand, and vodcast was just.
Someone told you that.
So what it actually is, the I is for iPod, which is the product that everybody knows from a few years ago.
See how
from
defensive
Apple.
I'm being?
I know. Don't cross your arms. Judge Judy said podcast. The pod part is a place. It's a small place to store things.
You're wrong. I was deceived.
Okay, so my apologies. And so vodcast is video on demand, derived from play on demand.
Huh? What?
I'm sort of basically going back on my apologies and saying that I'm right anyway.
That's not right. So I think you should tell our viewers, the people on YouTube, what pod really means.
I just did.
And was it anything to do with being in a little circle and doing things?
No.
Like I said?
A pod is a small place to store things,
Or a small place, all to work in a group.
or play on demand.
Not play on demand. That's not right. You're wrong. My apology, please.
You're welcome.